It's so much fun. I'm now equaling all of my chasers that I'm following really closely on a weekly basis. So that's been super exciting. And I've done all of this while working my other job. So I've just kind of been putting in the work and those extra hours. But as of Friday, I no longer work my part-time job. I was able to quit 2 weeks ago. So I'm free. My time is my own again. And I cannot tell you the burden that has taken off of me this week. I found myself laughing more. I mean, I feel like an infomercial, a really cheesy infomercial, guys, but it's true. Like I'm watching my kids play and I'm laughing, not going, oh my gosh, I have to get back to work. I have stuff to do. There's like stuff piling up because the sales are just ka-chinging away while I am literally playing with them. It's amazing.
My first shop has been open for 44 weeks. So it took that long to get revenue. And my second shop has only been open for 14 weeks. And I made, $5,700 revenue, which is really great for me because, like I said, I adjusted my income goals to what I would, and I'm thrilled. It's perfect. The research is so important. It's so important. But as a human being and being in a place where I'm so happy, my daughter's so proud of me, my kids are so proud of me. That is what all the work is worth, because if someone asks me what I do, I tell them now. I say what I do. I'm not like, oh, I sell for 2 cents an hour. I work, if I had to fill out something for my daughter, she broke her retainer and I was able to go with her to the ortho, and those are expensive, by the way. Retainers are expensive. But I had to put like employer, I put exactly what this is what I do. I work out of my home and I'm so proud.
Yeah.
And that's why I love this program. It's everybody is able to, kind of tailor it to what works for them. But don't get discouraged. It is, it's out there. It's out there. I'm living proof it's out there. And I never thought I would be here. I'm going to start crying, Alys.
How are your sales now? Like, I know that you mentioned the other day when we were celebrating in the graduate group that you've reached your income goal. Obviously you reached that a while ago, but you're beginning to, pay off, you said, your mortgage shortly in next year.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm definitely further than my husband ever thought this was going to go. He's like, oh my gosh, what's going on here? He's been in a corporate job for 15 years and I'm making more than he is now. So, but yeah, we're looking at paying our mortgage off this year. And then I'm like, okay, then we have no mortgage and we can work on whatever, a beach home or whatever we want, So
is your earnings kind of equal or more than your job that you had before?
Oh, much more.
Yeah, much more. Okay, that's good.
I make it more in 2 months than I made in a year. Now, the biggest things I think for me has been to have my children watch me do this. They're old enough to really pay attention and they are super impressed with what mom is doing, and they're seeing more possibilities. I'm always telling them, you can do anything you want, just find something that makes you happy and you can make money with it. And they're seeing it happen from nothing to, making a lot to pay for things. So yeah, I started my shop in the middle of COVID, right? With 2 children at home. I homeschooled them this fall and one of them went back to school just in January, but I still have the other one at home. So I've had kids and a husband working out of the house the whole time. And like, probably if you looked at it, the worst time to start, like as far as what my life has looked like, but it can still happen.